It is 11 at night. Your rabbit thumps. Once, twice. You glance over, assume something spooked them outside, and go back to your phone. They thump again. You say, "It's okay, buddy," and that is the end of it. But what if that thump was not about a sound at all? What if your rabbit was sending you one of the most urgent biological signals in their entire communication system and you just missed it? Most owners believe thumping means fear, a loud noise, a shadow, a car outside. That is the explanation nearly every beginner rabbit guide will give you, and it is incomplete in a way that is quietly damaging to rabbits across the world every single day. Because thumping is not one signal, it is a language. And within that language, there is one specific thumping pattern that tells you your rabbit is in genuine distress, not from outside noise, but from something happening inside their environment, inside their body, or inside their bond with you. By the end of this video, I will show you exactly what that pattern looks like and what research now tells us happens to rabbits whose owners never learn to read it. Before we go any further, here is the thing most owners are never told. Rabbits are not dogs. They did not evolve to live alongside humans. They evolved as prey. In the wild, the moment a rabbit visibly shows stress, it becomes a target. So, over millions of years, lagomorphs, the scientific family that includes all rabbit species, developed one of the most sophisticated silent communication systems in the animal kingdom. Researchers at the House Rabbit Society, working alongside behavioral studies published in PLOS One, have identified thumping not as a reactive fear response alone, but as a multi-layered alert communication system that serves at least 4 distinct biological functions. This is the key insight the video will keep coming back to. Your rabbit is not overreacting. They are broadcasting. The question is whether you know how to listen. Here is the signal most owners catch, but almost always misread. You are sitting in the room, nothing unusual is happening, and your rabbit thumps. Once, firmly, then stops and stares. You look around, see nothing, assume it was nothing. What your rabbit actually did was issue a primary warning broadcast. In the wild, this single thump alerts every rabbit in a warren to freeze and assess. It is not panic, it is precision. It is your rabbit saying, "Something in this environment has changed and I am not comfortable with it yet." Behavioral research on lagomorph communication confirms that single isolated thumps are most often triggered by environmental inconsistencies, a new smell, furniture moved, a subtle change in routine, not external threats. Your rabbit's threat detection system is calibrated far beyond human perception. They are not being dramatic. They are doing exactly what 4,000 years of prey biology designed them to do. What you can do today, when your rabbit single thumps in a calm environment, do not dismiss it. Walk the room slowly. Check for anything new, or changed a bag left in a new spot, a scent from outside, a change in airflow. Acknowledging the thump by calmly investigating actually reinforces your rabbit's trust. They learn that you respond to their signals. Now here is the one that changes everything, and the one this video was built around. Repetitive rhythmic thumping. Not once, not twice. A sequence. Thump, pause, thump, pause, thump. Most owners who notice this assume their rabbit is being persistent about a noise. Some assume it is attention-seeking behavior. Some assume their rabbit is just in a mood. Here is what is actually happening. Repetitive rhythmic thumping is one of the clearest indicators of sustained psychological stress in domestic rabbits. Unlike the single broadcast thump, rhythmic repetition signals that the stressor has not resolved. Your rabbit is not alerting anymore. They are coping. Studies on stress physiology in small prey mammals, including research published through the University of Edinburgh's Animal Cognition program, show that animals in prolonged alert states without resolution experience elevated cortisol levels that, if chronic, contribute to digestive slowdown, immune suppression, and behavioral withdrawal. Rabbits are prey animals. They are biologically hardwired to hide pain and distress. By the time your rabbit shows visible signs of stress, the damage has often been building for weeks or months in silence. Repetitive thumping is one of the rare windows where that hidden suffering becomes audible. It is your rabbit telling you as loudly as their biology allows that something needs to change. What you can do today, if your rabbit thumps in sequences repeatedly across more than 2 or 3 days, treat it as a health and environment audit. Check for temperature changes, new sounds in the home, disrupted feeding schedules, or reduced time outside their enclosure. If rhythmic thumping persists beyond a week, a veterinary check for pain is warranted. Dental issues, GI discomfort, and musculoskeletal pain are all known triggers for sustained stress thumping in domestic rabbits. But if you think that is powerful, what comes next completely changed how I think about rabbits. Here is the thumping behavior almost no one talks about: night thumping. Your rabbit thumps between midnight and 4 in the morning. You assume they heard something. You go back to sleep. Domestic rabbits are crepuscular, meaning their biological activity peaks at dawn and dusk, but their sensory system remains in active alert mode through much of the night. Night thumping that occurs repeatedly, especially without any identifiable external trigger, is often a sign of environmental insecurity. Research into lagomorph sleep behavior indicates that domestic rabbits who do not feel fully secure in their environment show significantly disrupted rest cycles. A rabbit who cannot rest is a rabbit accumulating stress load silently, night after night. The fix here is environmental, not behavioral. Ensure your rabbit's space at night has consistent airflow, low ambient sound, and ideally a hide or enclosed area where they can feel covered. A rabbit who feels architecturally secure in their environment thumps less at night because their nervous system can finally power down. And if you have ever wondered why your rabbit does this next thing, the answer is going to surprise you. Some rabbits thump and then immediately binky that full-body leap and twist that signals joy. To most owners, this looks random, contradictory even. It is not. It is resolution behavior. When a rabbit thumps, assesses, finds no threat, and then binkies, they are completing a full biological loop. Alert, scan, clear, release. That binky is not random happiness. It is your rabbit's nervous system exhaling. When you see this sequence in your rabbit, it means their threat response system is functioning well, and they feel safe enough to release into joy immediately after alerting. That is a sign of a psychologically healthy rabbit with a secure home environment. Now, for what was promised at the very beginning. The one thumping signal most owners completely miss. It is not the loudest thump, it is not the most frequent one. It is the soft thump your rabbit gives when they are sitting close to you, sometimes half-hearted, almost quiet, followed by them staying exactly where they are. Most owners ignore this one entirely. It does not seem urgent. It does not seem like a real alarm. But behavioral researchers studying human-rabbit bonding have identified this quiet proximity thump as one of the most significant trust signals a domestic rabbit can give. Your rabbit is alerting and choosing to stay next to you while they do it. In prey animal terms, that is profound. They are not running. They are not hiding. They are telling you something feels off, and they are telling you specifically because you are the one they trust to respond. That soft thump next to you is not a small moment. It is your rabbit choosing you as their safe place in a world that their biology tells them is never fully safe. The fact that you watched this entire video means you will never miss that thump again. If your rabbit has ever thumped at night and you never knew why, drop a night thump in the comments right now. You might be surprised how many other owners have been lying awake wondering the same thing. And if this video changed how you see your rabbit's communication, the next video on this channel goes deeper into the body language signals rabbits use, specifically during bonding, including the one signal that tells you your rabbit has fully chosen you as their person. Your rabbit is lucky to have someone who wants to understand them this deeply.